Hey everybody, I'm out here in the wilderness today. It's kind of a stupid reason. Some guys are going to pay me to teach you guys how to survive. It's pretty simple actually. I mean, obviously I'm in the middle of nowhere, no crew on me, I have to take care of the camera myself. It is dangerous, this is a real scenario. But if you listen to my instructions and this ever does happen to you, you will be fine and you should survive. As you can tell, there's no greenery. It's cold. It's winter out here, and so we have to do something. You know, we have to keep. What most people think is that in this kind of situation, you know, it's cold. There's no humanity in any kind of range at all. They think it's to stay warm. That's not the main thought. The main thought, first of all, is to eat. You need food. You can only live a few hours without food. There's been rumors you can go months. No, you can only go hours. And I can testify because I almost died one time. But so yeah, again, it's winter. There's not much to eat. Everything's hibernating. The birds are hibernating. The sea lions are gone. There's not much to eat. Sorry guys, not this time. All I heard was a stick. Kind of caught my attention, and well, out of me not knowing what to do now, because obviously I was wrong in that situation, you can eat stick. I mean, it's surprising, you know, it doesn't sound good or anything, but you can survive off of this. And ew, grub, get that off. You don't want to eat grub, that's nasty. Still on there. Sticks like these, you just chew on them for hours, and they give you nice, good, you know, they're more of a tender flavor, where they're kind of spicy and such, but anyways, they're kind of spicy, but they really hit the spot. So I'll show you now. So yeah, doesn't taste too great, but it's better than nothing. Okay. The second thing you need to worry about though while in the wilderness definitely is warmth. You need to, well, at night, what you need to worry about most is your camp. You know, you're not just gonna sleep out on the floor on the wilderness, because it's extremely hot. And if you sleep on the ground, you will overheat. Alright guys, I wasn't able to find any sticks, but what I was able to find was a lot of this cactus, and it makes for a great insulation. So if you can't build a house out of wood, you gotta go with what you get. Alright, and what I have here is a bunch of insulation, and that is great, okay? Because with insulation, it keeps you cool down. It keeps that pocket around you, that pocket of cold air, so you don't overheat on the ground, which is a great idea. So what we're gonna do now is we're trying to build a small house out of it. You would normally, people say you would use it as a blanket. You don't. Anyways, you don't use it as a blanket. Use it as a small, like, hut type thing. Alright, so what you do is you gather a lot of it, and seeing as it's almost dark, I don't have much time, so all I'm going to be able to do is make one for my head. So you get a whole bunch, you kind of place it like so. Make sure you guys can see this. I would say it's a common mistake, but I don't see how you can miss it. And in me trying to show you how to build your little home, I didn't think about to look behind me. How did I miss that? There's a home right behind, abandoned home, and I was, anyways. So we're gonna go check that out right now. I don't think anybody's home. It should be abandoned. It says no parking. I don't see why they would put a no parking sign if somebody was gonna park in there when they got home. Yep, you can see it's definitely, there's no cars in here. I thought from a distance there was a car, but there was no car. Does that work? Does that work? I have a feeling that's not gonna work. Let's take a look at that. Why there'd be electricity in the, I don't know, I'm going crazy. I guess it was just kind of a hoping thing. You got a nice window here. Wow. Whoever lived here last did a great job cleaning this window. It's almost like there's, oh. Oh great. This has an open window, which makes for some very serious situations where many things such as birds, eagles, dragons, let me come in and just swoop you up, and you'll never be heard from again, and you'll definitely won't survive. So I don't think we can stay in here. This is kind of a bad situation to be in. I don't want to put myself in danger. So we're back out in the wilderness again. Can't stay in the home, which is a real bummer because I was really excited about that. I was gonna start up a fire and get some bark stew. That'll taste really good. And well, you know what? Bark stew still sounds good. I'm gonna build a fire. Luckily enough, I was able to come out here with some good equipment to get some firewood. So let me get that and then get some fire. Hey again, I got my handy dandy tools to cut down some trees. So let's get started before it gets dark. I was really afraid of that. This is a Willy Wonka tree. It famously named after Willy Wonka, is a very tough cookie, and I was actually afraid of that. I thought if all else failed that my butter knife would work, but so much for that. That didn't work at all. Obviously this part of the wilderness is not a livable part of the area, so all I can do is keep moving and hopefully find a good spot and be able to survive. Let's keep on going.